There is a lot of questions about that, and I see a lot of people gets it sadly wrong. So I will take the duty to show you how to do it the right way. I had taken the manifestation of a specific person because this is a common desire for a lot of manifestors, but it applies for any other desire. First, we imagine what we desire. Of course, if we imagine once, it will be easier, but you see, persist in the end. Then we let go of the desire, and the other person still persists. You change your beliefs, you discover and change your beliefs about specific people and relationships. The other person starts to get tired of persisting and start to get a little bit frustrated. Then you carry on with other desires when you have changed all the beliefs. Of course, you turn back and change beliefs if you discover more. The other person gets really frustrated now. You start seeing signs, and the other person is not sure about signs because he persists in the end, and you can see some synchronicities. You cannot be sure about signs if you persist in the end. Then, yes, after some times, you get your desire, and the other persons get burned out. Then you live together, and your are growing, and the other person is finally letting go of this desire because it burns his hands, and he gets burned out. So he lets go of the desire and give up. Then you get married, and the other person start finding new manifestation coaches like me or some others, and need to start all over again. And you still are married together. Then the other person needs to go over the first row again because he needs to go from this to this again instead this. So why not skip this one and get your desire immediately with this one? And then when I say immediately, I don't say plop out of thin air. This is not how it's happened. But this is the right way to do it. Imagine, let go, change beliefs, carry on with other desires, seeing signs, getting the desire, and so on. Not persisting in the end, because if you persist in the end obsessively, you actually get burned down and forced to let go, and then you will get your desire. Sweet little show off.